Welcome, fellow landlords, property managers, and those that aspire to be in our great profession. As some of you know, I'm involved in many offices, both in the private and public sector, to promote excellence in housing, ethics in our endeavors, and professionalism in our profession. I come to talk to you today not as a landlord, investor, or agent, but as a member of the community we share, and as an entrepreneur of America and that bond that we share. What has long been neglected and sorely missed in our communities is the understanding, training, and support for our community's real estate entrepreneurs who provide the vital quality housing to our fellow Americans. Quality housing for those that choose to rent and those that must rent is the bedrock of every great nation. It's the landlords who are experts in this area. That's why it's so surprising and shameful that so little has been done for those who provide so much. This is a problem I am determined to help correct. I believe we can and I believe we must, because the challenges we face in real estate are bigger than appreciation, more valuable than property values, and more important than profits. At stake is not simply filling a rental, but fulfilling an emerging market's demand for excellence and being recognized for it. No longer can we just be content improving and flipping houses. We must improve and flip the awareness and misperceptions about our profession. You see, some say landlords have a bad image because there has never been an association or union to help defend and promote the landlord's side of the story. Stories of great struggles and sacrifice and perseverance in order to succeed. Tales as heroic as they are American. Accounts of underdogs voted least likely to win and against all odds, stumbling into real estate, starting with nothing, only to end up a few years later a millionaire with multiple streams of passive income. Critics say landlords have abused their power, neglected their responsibilities, and forgotten their duties. I can testify that that is certainly the minority of those that are practicing real estate. So while a few on one side throw stones and a few on the other side deserve it, the future of real estate is ours to win. But to win, we can no longer stand still, stand on the sidelines watching, hoping the fight doesn't come our way. My friends, the fight is at our doorsteps. What it comes down to is ours is not a future of entitlement, but of achievement. So individually, we must put on our helmets and pick up our swords, and collectively, we must stand shoulder to shoulder in the fight to make real estate again the shining profession on the hill. One of the ways we do this is by having and running a successful real estate business while having a fulfilling life, not having a rental business that runs our life. And we can get to this high goal by coming together to share our talents, ambitions, and determinations. Because as landlords and property managers, our real estate is not just a place on the map, but a light to the world, as it has always been, calling diverse cultures from other nations where they too were downtrodden, neglected, and fed up. 200 years ago, they were able to come to America, bring their talents, ambitions, and determinations to a place where they were recognized, appreciated, and rewarded. Yes, the world has changed, but the recipe for success is still the same. Change does not discourage the real estate entrepreneur, it challenges us. Because for the diligent learners and practitioners, a wealth of opportunity is coming like a revival. Let's pool our resources and invest in ourselves for future gains. In real estate, education not only improves our lives, it's how we make our living and how we continue to make a better way of living generation after generation. Let's be a voice for the new majority of hardworking, dedicated housing providers. You and I are much like that diverse culture of families who came over to this country a few generations ago wanting a better life and ready to work hard for it. Their talents were recognized, and so must the landlords be. Their ambitions were appreciated, and appropriately so must the landlords. Their determination was rewarded, and rightfully so must the landlords, not with more government intervention, but in spite of it. Now, compared to other associations and unions, we're a small group, but we do big things. The history of America is a story of ordinary people in small groups doing big things, doing great things, like setting sail through the ice in hope of liberty, knowing it might be your death, like running off a hill in a plane you built with your brother. We're a nation that put cars in every driveways and computers in every home and office. And we provide safe, affordable housing to every man, woman, and child in America. Our destiny remains our choice. What America still does better than anyone else is spark the creativity and imagination that results in a burning desire to become the best. I've said in the past, real estate is like a boat race because the winds of change are always blowing and unknown as we leave shore, and that keeps some people on the shore, on the sidelines. But those of us who choose to risk the storms, not in separate boats, we as real estate entrepreneurs are united in the same boat, just like we are united in the same sea. The same winds that affect you affect me. And to get to the other side safely and profitably, to be in that wonderful minority who lead cheerful, successful lives, we must work together, learn together, and stand together as a united voice for the practicing real estate professionals. And that's why I invite you, you who want to make a better world for yourself and those you love, you who want to leave a positive mark on the next generation who we're going to pass our real estate to, you who have that burning desire to become the best, my personal invitation goes out to you to come meet and learn and be encouraged to be prosperous, as is your destiny. Come and join, get plugged into the Real Estate Investors Association. Members of this tight-knit association receive the understanding, training, and support, online and off, to battle the storms, to help plotting and planning your course. By taking an active role in the REI Association, you'll be armed with the knowledge to compete in this fast-changing market. What you gain in knowledge can never be taken away. And in this age, what you do with your life will never be forgotten. Your efforts will ring through the walls of eternity. So make your mark now and mark your calendar now to attend the Real Estate Investor Association meetings and become a member of the REI Association. An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. And because you're interested, you owe it to yourself to become a member and become the best version of you. Go to reiassociation.com because there is always a good deal to gain. Thank you. And God bless you. And God bless the United States of America.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the